Did McDonald's just price itself out of fast food? In some US cities, a Big Mac meal is tagged at $18 and change, while the old $1 McDouble now lands north of $3. If you pay cash, you probably pay more because the best deals hide behind the app. Let's start with the price trap that's pushing value shoppers out. We'll follow the money, show how two-tier pricing works at the counter, and why millions are walking away. By the end, you'll know when the app discounts are real value and when you're better off elsewhere. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. You think you're getting a deal right up until the total jumps at the register because you didn't scan the barcode. The menu board smiles at you. The number on the screen does not. The truth is, the discount lives behind your phone. No phone, no code, no cut.
McDonald's says the patties are 100% beef. The recipe, they say, is nothing more than a blend of leaner beef trim and fattier trim.
McDonald's even sell real food.
We suit up in sterile wear to see it for ourselves.
So this is what we call beef trim.
Okay.
And it comes from familiar cuts that you may know, like chuck and round and sirloin. Just like you would get at the grocery store, you buy like an 80-20 blend.
The beef is ground, blended together, made into those famous patties. Letting the public see this all can be risky, but with so many people on social media...
Let's start with how we got here. The old dollar menu was simple. One board, one price. Now you wade through app-only specials, streak bonuses, and offers that reset every few days. You are not choosing lunch anymore. You are playing a timed game. Miss the window and the price snaps back. Win the game and you get a few dollars off if the app cooperates and the store honors it. That shift creates a quiet split. Cash customers, often the tightest budgets, face higher list prices. App users get the deep cuts. The same sandwich can be two prices on the same day, in the same store, depending on what's in your hand. That is two-tier pricing. One channel with perks and points. One without. It decides who feels welcome and who feels penalized before you even order. Think of it like a grocery sale that only works if you swipe the store's credit card. Except here the card is your phone, your data, and your time. You hand over location, habits, and contact info, then you get a code that knocks $1 off.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I see your ID? Sounds weird, right?
Yeah, it does. Well, that's the greeting you'll get at one Brooklyn location. It's only letting young people in under certain circumstances.
The owner says that there are crime issues, safety issues in this area, and that is why he has installed this policy. Now, we have been here at this McDonald's in Flatbush for much of the day. Actually, the NYPD was even here for the last hour or so. They just wrapped up. If you're looking to dine under the Golden Arches but are under 20 years old, you're out of luck at this McDonald's at Nostrand and Flatbush Avenues in Brooklyn. Security watching customers as they come in.
You pay with privacy as much as with cash. That is the exchange. And here is the real kicker. In some urban stores, a Big Mac meal has been reported at over $18. That sky-high sticker sets a ceiling that makes the app discount look generous. But the deal only looks good next to a price most people never wanted to see in the first place. It is an anchor. You feel relief, not value. Now layer in friction. Kiosks freeze or go dark. The ones that work are smeared and slow, and you end up doing the job a cashier would do, only with a line behind you. The app glitches, logs you out, or drops the coupon at checkout. Pickup time, say 5 minutes, your bag comes out in 15. The discount costs you the one thing fast food was built to save: time. By the time you get your order, the savings look small next to the hassle. The board itself fights you. Digital menus flip every few seconds. You try to scan for price and options, and the screen cycles. You feel rushed. You settle for the highlighted bundle, which is usually the higher margin choice. That is not an accident. When reading becomes a sprint, you buy what is easiest to see.
Time now for the Morning Stir, and McDonald's, as you've never seen it before, this morning revealing secrets to some of your favorite menu items for the first time, and ABC's Gio Benitez got an exclusive, unprecedented access.
But for long, some customers haven't been smiling, questioning how their food is produced, a process most of us have never seen until right now.
Inside the fast food giant's massive operation.
It's that iconic burger joint. McDonald's, serving millions of Americans for more than 70 years with that famous smile.
Price creep makes it worse. The McDouble that once sat at $1 now rings past $3 in many places. General inflation over the last decade does not explain a triple. Wages for a lot of folks did not triple either. So the real price of that quick lunch rose faster than the money in your pocket. That gap pushes people out. All of this lands hardest on the customers this chain built its name on. Low-income families are walking away. Older folks who use cash feel iced out. Franchise owners have pushed back on app mandates because they see the strain at the counter. The system runs, but the goodwill drains. Let's follow the money through a single order. You open the app for a sandwich deal. It nudges you to make it a meal for a few more dollars. Then it prompts a size bump for cents that add up. Add a fee for delivery or curbside in some cases, and tax on top of a higher base.
People just come here for unnecessary reasons and choose to fight.
They're crazy in this McDonald's and they do too much. They jump people, jump delivery workers, jump the security, and they terrorize people that are in there.
This group of teenagers went into McDonald's when we were there.
They card you?
No, they just let me in.
Despite being under 20, they were not carded and had their own thoughts on why.
We do go in there and get food. Maybe they recognize us or something.
They're doing this for a reason. People over 20 don't be doing this because we don't have time to fight. We got bills to pay.
I love it until they learn another policy.
A Brooklyn-born military veteran says the decision to ID customers is a way to prioritize safety, adding the business is working with police and the Business Improvement District to increase the number of guards on duty and the hours they work in an effort to keep employees and customers safe.
Your deal is now near the pre-app total. You paid with clicks, data, and minutes, and you did not get speed or clarity back. So the payoff, value that needs a phone, a timer, and a workaround is not value. It is a toll booth on the way to lunch. You can still get a fair price, but it takes homework and luck, which defeats fast. Now let's move on to who's walking away and what better value looks like when you stop chasing app confetti. So here's the takeaway. When the value needs an app, a timer, and a workaround, it isn't value. It's a toll booth. The core promise of fast food, cheap, quick, simple, got swapped for hoops and surge pricing dressed as perks. The source puts it plainly, the most damaging truth isn't that McDonald's food is terrible. It's that better alternatives exist everywhere at lower prices with superior quality. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks the app is a magic coupon. You have options. Compare unit prices, watch the add-ons, and walk to a better deal.